Hey everybody, Circus here coming at you with another Power Rankings video. This one's going to be the last one for the current format because last night Konami announced a new ban list for the game. So, with that in mind, joining me this week as always is Kamell. How you doing, buddy?
I am doing great, and it's time to say goodbye to this meta and move on to a new one.
Yeah, and our special guest this week is our good friend EHeroXGP. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So, if you're new to the video series, basically what we do is we watch tournaments throughout the week, and then we track the decks. We see how they do, and then we assign them points based on how they finish in the tournament. So, if a deck gets a first place finish, they get 6 points. If they get a second place finish, they get 4 points. If they're top 4, they get 2 points, and if they're a top 8, they get a single point. And then we watch tournaments, like I said, all week, and here are the tournaments that we cover this week. And we did Battle Phase Friday, Battle Phase Monday, Pharaoh's Cash Tournament, the Meta Weekly, Meta Championship Series this week, the God Tournament, and the Warrior Links Masters Meta Weekly. So I feel like that's a pretty good collection of tournaments.
Yep. And if you guys in the comments know about any tournaments that fit the criteria, 5 rounds into top 32 with deck and 6-card side, then let us know.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to throw the power rankings up on the screen. Here you go. In first place is Heroes with 28 points. That's quite a few.
And it's not really any surprise. Heroes have maintained their consistent performance in tournaments. The week before last, they were on top of the power rankings again. And this week, leading again with 2 tournament wins, 2 runner-ups, a runner-up in the MCS and top 4 in the MCS. A lot more people are playing this powerful deck, and the meta is shifting. However, really quickly, I think as we go around for each deck in the top 5, we'll quickly mention the new ban list implications for the deck, right? So
yeah, what happened to Heroes? Anything?
So Heroes, Vision Hero Vion, it was limited to 1, it was free, and now it's limited to 2 again. So Vion is pretty integral to the deck. So it's going to take away the use of semi-limited cards from Heroes, or you can run 1 Vion and like 1 True Nade or something like that. But that was the purpose of the nerf, to make sure Heroes don't have access to 2 True Nade or Clash or Stretch.
Never have a problem when they do something like that, right? Because that keeps the game from just being back row heavy.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
That's a good nerf. Heroes have proven that they are very viable in the format, so this nerf is warranted. Although, the performance here is really good, and simply losing semi-limits, that's a small nerf compared to some of the other things that happen. So I'm
right.
on Heroes in the coming weeks.
Congratulations, Heroes. You made it to the top spot. All right. Second place, Blackwings, up 4 spots from last week with a total of 17 points. Taking first place in Battle Phase Friday and the Warrior Link Masters.
Wow. Two tournament wins for Blackwings as well. That's big.
Are you a big fan of Blackwings, XGP?
I think they're a very interesting deck to watch. They're kind of hard to play against sometimes. The list did affect them slightly. Their favorite skill got kicked in the teeth, the Heavy Starter.
Okay.
Yeah. So Heavy Starter, I think now it has received the same probability nerf that the other draw chance probability skills got. So Heavy Starter will be banned in all tournaments until the new ban list is implemented, and then its draw chance will be nerfed.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, Blackwings, as we see, it's when we saw him play Battle Phase Friday, that guy clapped really quick in those games against Heroes. He just destroyed Heroes.
Blackwings have proven to be very consistent as of late. The Ancient Fairy Dragon into Necro Valley turn 1 has proven to be a very, very devastating turn 1 setup, especially against those graveyard decks like Surenui and Vote. Even Heroes relies on the graveyard for their plays, so that is definitely something that is bringing them to the forefront. There's also a lot of different plays with Blackwings that you can make depending on the situation. And I think that's what makes them really good.
Yeah, for a while I just thought they were gone. Like Blackwings never coming back.
For a while they were.
Yeah, But here we are, second place in the power rankings. Congratulations to you. Third place, old reliable Surenui, dropping 2 spots from number 1 last week with 10 points. Did win the Pharaoh's Cash tournament, though.
Yeah, and might I add,
what's that?
Surenui is probably the most played deck the whole entire week. In all tournaments, if you put them all together, I believe Surenui was the most popular because in Battle Phase Monday and Friday, they were full of Surenui. So a lot of people playing them, but results not so good. I mean, not as good as the other decks, still getting a tournament win in 3 top 4 appearances and then 4 top 8s. I don't know. I think a lot of people are adapting to back row, you know?
Yeah.
We see heroes, they're playing True Nade in their main decks. Blackwings now have an out to it. They can play, like, if they were playing Heavy Starter, then they have multiple avenues to synchro.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, Surenui, the best mini box deck in a long time, I think.
Yeah, Surenui has by far been the workhorse of Duel Links for a while now. Like if you're trying to get to COG for the first time, everyone's gonna say build Surenui.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to talk about Surenui on the ban list, Surenui Squire did get put on the limited 3 list. So it's going to have to share a spot in your deck with Cosmic Cyclone, or you can choose to play no Cosmic Cyclone and just 3 Squire. And now you can't play Surenui Invoked. I mean, you can't play
Element Saber.
Surenui Element Saber is invoked.
And Gold Sark got put to 3, so you can't play Gold Sark either.
I don't know. Going to 3 with the Squire, I don't think it hurts it that much. There's plenty of builds you can do around this nerf. Plenty of builds.
Yeah, of course.
If you have Surenui, I would not worry. You're still going to get COG. You can probably still play in tournaments. We'll see how it does long term. But
losing Cosmic Cyclone is again just them like taking away something that they think Surenui can use very well. Given their play style. So
yeah, you're gonna see just Ballista Squad and like Void Trap Hole or something.
I guarantee people are gonna play Galaxy Cyclone instead.
They'll find something instead.
Galaxy Cyclone, Night Beam, people are gonna play stuff like that. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, if you got Surenui, you're good. You're good.
Yes.
All right, look at this one. Talk about a workhorse, right? 4th place, up 4 spots because it almost fell off the list last week.
Yeah, last week it did not get any results. However, Element Saber did clap back this week, getting a win in the God tournament and 2nd in the WLM. 4th in the God tournament, 2 top 8 finishes in the Warrior Links Masters tournament. Element Saber, man, really falling off in popularity overall. I think a lot more people are starting to, at least a lot more experienced players are starting to experiment with other decks like Heroes and Blackwings. So that's where you're seeing them move away from Element Sabers, but the deck still claps.
I don't know, man. Last night we were doing that single limb tournament, and you were allowed to change your deck at any time. And when people lose that game 1, they go right for Element Sabers.
Element Sabers, yeah, they're like, all right,
screw this.
Sleeves are off, I gotta
So it's still a good deck. I mean, like you said, I think it's just lost a lot of popularity because it's been on for a long time. People are just tired of playing it.
Yeah, and for Element Sabers banlist nerf, Element Saber Malo is now on the limited 1 list. So for those of you who don't know, really quickly what that prevents you from doing is it prevents you from outplaying Artifact Lancia, because now you can't really play Malo in your main deck where you have Cocytus, so you can't use Malo from the hand for fire for Purgatrio and dodge the Lancia. So now you're forced to play a different Element Saber like Lapulia or Nalu instead and change the attribute.
That doesn't seem like it hurts you too much.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just to prevent a certain interaction, make it a little bit harder, That's it.
What do you think, XGP? Is it dead? I don't think so.
No. It just slows them down a little bit. You might technically say with the No Mortal Can Resist getting nerfed that they technically got buffed in this list. They just took a slap on the wrist.
Although this getting nerfed, it kind of means other decks that have great access to Necro Valley and other cards to shut down the graveyard in like a lot. Like the run Lancia in the main deck, they're going to be a lot better against Element Sabers because they don't have that out anymore.
Right.
So that's pretty much what it amounts to.
I think with a lot of the stuff on this nerf, except for one deck, which we'll get to, I think you're good. You know, I mean, if you got Element Sabers, you're fine. You got Surenui, you're fine. You got Crystons, you're fine. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry, folks. You're good. All right. So next deck on the list, I was kind of surprised about. This is one that I thought was just gone for good, never coming back. Right? Ritual Beast. What the hell? They won the MCS. They got second in the God tournament. They top 8 in the Meta Weekly.
The Ritual Beast players have been biding their time.
I guess
for the meta to shift in their favor. PDS was talking about this on Friday, but yeah, this is pretty crazy, man. Winning the MCS is really really big, yeah. But a really big great player won, Grucius. So congrats to him. But yeah, this may spur their popularity in tournaments. So I'm excited to see where it goes. You guys know I don't like the deck, so I don't really have anything to say about it.
Well, I know you don't like it, and I think we were talking with XGP yesterday. And what'd you say when you played this one against this one in the TCG?
I as soon as I saw a Ritual Beast card, I would just tell my opponent, okay, put that away and pull out a real deck so we can play the game.
You said you'd surrender 100 duels.
Yeah,
you won 100 times.
Yeah, like take 100 wins. I'm not playing against that deck because I'm not gonna sit here for 45 minutes to play one game.
I got the deck. I like it. I have fun playing it, so I'm glad to see them back because I can still play the deck then. So, welcome back, Ritual Beast, up 9 spots.
And they were not on the receiving end of a.
No, they just skated right on by.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kamell, we gotta be those guys like in a New Orleans funeral when they're carrying the casket, you know, or you know they're walking down the street playing the tuba and the trombone and all that. Because here comes Thunder Dragons.
Yeah, man.
Oh no,
Thunder Dragons. It's crazy, man. The rise and fall of Thunder Dragons happened so quickly.
Yep.
I don't even think they had a week at the top of the power rankings.
Yeah.
But it is really unfortunate. So if you don't know what we are talking about, first of all, Thunder Dragons did not win a tournament this week, which is pretty bad. So they got second in Battle Phase Monday, top 4 in the Meta Weekly, no MCS top 8s. That is not great, right? So, oh man, I just didn't notice E-Sabers in top either. Whoa, that's crazy. But Thunder Dragons, Thunder Dragons are slipping, and they have their support now. But in the ban list, if you guys have not checked your game, Thunder Dragon Dark, Gold Sarcophagus, and Charge of the Light Brigade have all been limited to 3.
Yep.
And that is ridiculous. 3 main deck cards for Thunder Dragons are now on the limited 3 list. So can't play Lightsworn Engine. And Baggy Sleeves has been nerfed to only proc off level 7 monsters being destroyed. And you only play 2 monsters in your deck that are over level 7, so that is not great. Thunder Dragon's definitely getting hit with the kitchen sink on this balance.
And I don't know why. I'm gonna go back real quick through some of these past weeks here. Thunder Dragons 7th place, Thunder Dragons 7th place, Thunder Dragons 2nd place. Okay, there's one. Second place. Yeah, not even on the list there. I'm sorry, 6th place. So the best they ever did on the power rankings is 2nd. So it's not like they're a huge dominant deck, is my point. You know, It's not like they're just destroying everything. If you play the ladder, it's not like you run into them that much. Konami,
I don't know.
What's up?
It's weird. It's definitely not like something that warrants a 3-card nerf.
And their skill. And the skill.
People thought Element Sabers were gonna get hit like that. Like,
Thunder Dragons, what did they do?
No, here's the scenario. Here's the scenario. All the decks that were up on the chopping block were standing in a line against a fence, and Thunder Dragons jumped in front of everybody and spread their wings out and just took all of it. It just took all of the shots.
No,
to
the other ones
save-
knew to duck.
save
You
the
know,
meta.
So-
they all ducked,
so-
and the Thunder Dragons
So
got
let's
hit.
save our banlist discussions for the banlist video. But
Yeah, I know, but still, I
to
just
wrap
don't get
up,
it.
to wrap up power rankings, let's do predictions for the new meta. Our top 3 decks. How about that? You
Okay.
guys can think about that. I'll go first. My top 3 are going to be Heroes, Blackwings, and Ritual Beasts. Oh no, Heroes, Blackwings, and Chrystrons. That's going to be my top 3. Yes.
Yeah, I think Chrystrons are just going to do well because right now we got a tournament going on, Battle Phase Monday. I'm just
Yep.
kind of paying attention to a little bit. People are already tricking out that Crystron deck. It looks like it's doing well, so I'll say Chrystrons.
Mhm.
Shiranui, just because it's the workhorse, people are going to figure that one out. It's not going anywhere. And I don't know what's another good one. I'd say Sabers are heroes. They're performers. People are going to figure them out.
Yeah.
They haven't been hit hard. They're going to
They produce
stay.
results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How about
would
you?
really like to see. I feel like a lot of people are going to be running a lot more stuff to negate graveyard since now the graveyard is free. So I feel like Dark Magician, Shiranui, and Blackwings are going to be very good.
I think we could put everything that's on the power rankings right now. We could just say
Mhm.
it's going to do well because I don't think this ban list kills
Yeah.
any one deck besides Thunder Dragons maybe, and it just kind of puts them all on the equal footing. Still, they're just they're just bringing down the power level a little bit, so everybody's still equal but just less powered, I guess. So
Mhm.
maybe they can launch something new in a mini box. Would be my
Oh, yeah.
guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. After something like this, immediately you got to think they're making way for the new support. So
Yeah, that's what I think.
it will be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you for joining us for the last power rankings of this meta. We'll see you next week in the new meta, or we'll see you on twitch.tv/Duelings Entertainment for Battle Phase Fridays or Battle Phase Tag Tournament on Sunday, or the Warrior Links Masters Meta Weekly Tournament. All of those will be on our Twitch channel Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, respectively. So if we don't see you there, we'll see you here next week.
All right, guys. That was a lot of fun. We'll see you then.
Yeah, peace out.
Laters.